You're very cool, and I can't even handle it.
Hey, Ray, it is David here on Extra Access CD, getting you up to speed on what's happening in New York City. And today we're checking out an art exhibit at 2 Manhattan West. Come on, let's go check it out. Jess Bush, you may know her from Strange New Worlds. If you're a Star Trek fan, is also an incredible artist and has created this piece of work called the Bee Totem. It's bees in resin dangling, and New York City is the backdrop. You have to see this thing in person. It's unreal.
We're here with Jess Bush, the incredible artist, also actor. But Jess, today we're talking about your visual artwork, and this Bee Totem is incredible. How did this all come to be?
Oh, it's been a long time. I started conceptualizing it in 2018, and I have been comfortable with it taking a very long time. I was comfortable with it taking my entire life to get it up.
It's crazy because we're in the middle of Manhattan. We're in Manhattan West right now.
Yeah.
And it feels oddly meditative. Was it meditative putting it together, conceptualizing it, and building it?
For sure. I think that's a big part of it for me. It took me 6 months to build it, and it's a very repetitive and meticulous process building it, and then also installing it is very meditative. It's like a repetitive physical action, kind of feels like a ritual of like reverence.
What's really exciting, we were talking about this before, is you were saying that it can change.
Yeah.
It's not always going to look exactly like this.
Yeah.
Is that nerve-wracking?
I mean, I think in any kind of creative process, there's a little bit of anxiety in the beginning. You're like, can I do this? Will it work out? How's it going to look? Especially because the way that I've installed it here, you can't really go back. You can't really like rewrite what you've done because it's like permanently crimped on, each one that you put up. But I don't know, through years of being an artist and being really familiar with that kind of process of going from like, can I do this? Will it work out? This is looking great. Oh no, I hate this. Oh yay, it's done. Oh yes, this is the best thing ever. Let's do it again. Like that arc is very familiar to me. So it's not that it's like ever going to go away. You just kind of get comfortable with it being there while you keep working.
I love it. And you've been a busy bee.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
it's a good
Like we
dad
did there.
joke.
Yeah, it was
But
good.
you're an incredible actor.
Oh, thank you.
Obviously an incredible visual artist, right? Do you find that there's a crossover in those fields, or does one inspire the other?
What drives me in both instances is the same sense of purpose, and like creative goal. And that is, you know, finding a greater sense of tenderness and intimacy with the world and with other people, and a greater sense of truth. And both of them are in pursuit of that, but just from different perspectives, I guess, and through different means. But in terms of them, like when I'm acting, I can't make art. I tried to take my visual art with me to Toronto when we were shooting, and I just couldn't even engage with it. It's very different. With visual art, you get to hide away and make the thing and decide when people get to see it and how they see it. Whereas with acting, you have to be seen in process, and that's the whole art form, is being seen in process.
Now, this also is about the ecosystem and tells a story about environmentalism and what these bees mean to us as a society in general. Can you tell us a little bit about that and how you followed that trajectory to get to where we are today?
Bees are a very important species in the like global, like the many ecosystems that exist in the world. They kind of are a critical junction in all land-based ecosystems on the planet. They're responsible for the thriving of our food sources. If they were to fail as a species, we would be in really big trouble. And so in that sense, I think that they've become very iconic of this moment in our relationship with the natural world. It looks like it's been engineered in a computer.
It really does. It doesn't look real, and we're literally right next to it.
It looks like it's something that's been engineered through technological means, but it's been done in a way that's like really analog and like really repetitive and slow and inefficient and like very human. What I wanted to communicate with that or have felt is that the potential marrying of like human focus and tenderness and attention and technology and nature can be positive, can yield positive results.
What a perfect place for this to be in.
I know.
It's so natural,
Yeah.
but it's in the middle of Manhattan.
Exactly. It feels very special to be able to bring it here in like the like dense center of like industry and commerce and like this like crazy urban landscape. It's just like being able to bring it in here and be like, hey, remember, also while you're in here, this also exists, and we are inherently very connected to the natural world as well.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
It's beautiful. They really they look like they're flying. It's gorgeous. You're flying. Can't wait to see what you do next. Anything that you want to share with folks of any projects, anything coming up? If this is going on tour anywhere?
Well, I mean, I would love to find a permanent home for it. You know, I'm leaving myself open to that happening, perhaps through this opportunity. Come down and see it. I might be here. I'm here a lot.
If you're a Star Trek fan, come over.
In terms of future projects, just keep an eye out. I'm developing a new project where I want to use recycled materials of space tech and space exploration to make public art, to help people connect with what's going on in the space industry. So, yeah.
You're very cool, and I can't even handle it.